Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, it is certainly one of those scenarios where we show people the one of many scenarios we talk about that the craziness not only happens in America. America's this crazy place and we don't need to worry. Well, clearly, especially with today's video, it is not only happening in America. Within England right now, we have controversy surrounding this drag queen, a drag performance that took place at a theme park called Adventure Island. And do you know what's funny, right? If I wanted to show you this video of this person performing, there could be a chance YouTube would take it down because it would be deemed as adult content. It's funny, isn't it? If social media platforms are classifying these events as adult content, why aren't other people? It's all very interesting how it all works, isn't it? But here are some still images that I can show you without trying to get this video taken down, well, I hope anyway, of this performance where this drag queen is clearly reminding everybody why parents have issues with kids being allowed to attend these events. But apparently just having that concern, would make you a bigot. You aren't allowed to be concerned for children any longer. And why is that? I really do think, and I have said this many times, and probably you may agree with me, they really want everybody to stand for everything and anything. So in the end, what happens? We all stand for nothing. The Daily Mail go on to report, horrified parents slam RuPaul's Drag Race UK star act as performer in fishnet tights uses an angle grinder on his crotch in front of audience at family theme park. A video showing a performer from hit TV show RuPaul's Drag Race suggestively dancing in front of an audience that included children has been condemned by parents. The clip was filmed at Adventure Island in Southend-on-Sea, Essex on Saturday before being sent to Mail Online by a concerned reader. It shows the drag queen Crystal, who performed on the first season of the BBC's RuPaul Drag Race and whose real name is Colin Monroe. He is seen jiving in fishnet tights, a leotard and a pair of high heels as more than 50 people, including several children, watch. Performing to the tune of the Scissor Sisters' hit Filthy/Gorgeous, Crystal makes thrusting motions with his hips and runs his hands up and down an angle grinder that he is using to make sparks fly from a metal plate fixed to his crotch. Mother of two Amanda, who lives in nearby Leigh-on-Sea and used to enjoy visiting Adventure Island with her children, told Mail Online she would not be returning after seeing this clip. I won't be going back and I won't be taking my kids there, she said. This is a line you don't cross. That tells me everything you need to know about how they value children. The video was filmed by a friend of hers who was horrified when the act began while he was with his young child. So a lot can really be said here, and firstly, I'm not going to tell anybody how to raise their kids, etc, but if you're a parent and you're taking your kids to a drag queen event, a drag performance, that to me anyway is a bit questionable, and you shouldn't really be surprised when this sort of stuff goes down, because how many videos need to circulate online of similar situations going down before people really start to get the real message? Now I understand, it's not all drag queens, and some drag queens more and more are speaking out against what's going on at these performances, but we are seeing, and it's not controversial of me to say, I think it's very fair to say, we are seeing more and more videos of these drag queens performing in very non-PG and provocative ways in front of children. Kids should not be allowed to these events. They should not be allowed to attend them. If you're not going to have any restrictions, no regulations, you are opening Pandora's box. Now, I understand, there are people out there that love drag events. They find them funny, entertaining, and, you do you, more power to you. But for me, and this is just my own personal opinion, there is something really odd and eerie to me about a man performing as a woman, dressed up as a woman, acting in provocative ways, etc, and more so especially today, where there is a movement to normalize drag queens performing in front of kids and reading stories in front of kids. I only ask the question, what is the obsession with children? Leave the kids alone. But that in itself is controversial to say, right? If you even say today, well, we just want the kids left alone, that would make you mean and hateful, and it's bigotry of the highest level. But the boss of this theme park has spoken out against what went down, and this is what he had to say. It's actually quite interesting. Adventure Island boss sorry after RuPaul's Drag Race act. In response to the complaints, Adventure Island CEO Philip Miller MBE said the company will not be participating in any future Pride celebrations. He said, "We humbly apologize to all of our loyal customers for for any offence caused. There was confusion between us and the Act as to what we would allow or not, as it were. The Grinding Act was most definitely a non-starter, as we are ostensibly a family park and that is just not family entertainment. Rest assured, we will not be rebooking this act or participate in any future Pride celebrations. It is not just for us. We tried to be inclusive, but it has backfired on us. And is he alone? Right? Absolutely not. We've seen many companies this year face a lot of backlash because of heavily pushing all of this Pride inclusivity stuff. It is not working out for them. They are losing loyal customers. They are turning people away from their own brand. But the drag queen who performed at this event has spoken out, and this is what they said. Crystal, who was a contestant on season 1 of the BBC's RuPaul's Drag Race UK, said it is just another example in the long line of corporations using Pride as a means to make money, but as something to be abandoned once it becomes challenging or difficult. Right. Yes, they're right about one thing. Brands and corporations are using Pride for their own gain, advertising, money, and to push certain agendas. But it is not difficult, it is not challenging when you're performing in that way. It is simply disgusting. You cannot claim to be a victim in this situation. You cannot act in the way you did and perform in front of children in the way you did and say, well, you know, I'm the victim here. It's all of these brands and corporations being the bad ones. You performed in that way. Nobody asked you to do so. It's really funny to me, you know, these people, these communities, these progressives will continually say, right, we need to be seen. We need to be heard. Right, fine, whatever. And they continue to push it and push it. Then when somebody takes more than just a mile when they've been given an inch, they say, wait, hold on. It's not my fault here. I don't need to take any accountability, and they blame everybody else. You know, what we're seeing in this country with this whole culture war stuff, I really do feel like we've been so lazy in the approach to it. Okay, so when this stuff does go down and these scenarios happen, people are like, oh, I can't believe this is going down. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe our kids are being taught certain things at school, which, by the way, the teacher unions want drag queens at schools more and more to read books to them. You know, this is what happens when you've become so tolerant of everything for so long. Being tolerant of everything isn't a good thing because you allow everything to then proceed to happen. But in this case, you know, to stop these sort of situations, these scenarios happening, all you have to do is just put an 18+ restriction on these things. Okay? Don't allow parents to take their kids to these events. It's really that simple. And it's not mean, it's not hateful, it's not bigotry to suggest that. It's stopping kids from seeing things they shouldn't be seeing. But in a load of people's eyes, they should be saying this is all inclusive, it's progressive. Kids must be at the forefront. It's all very telling, isn't it? But that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you have enjoyed today, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Leave your comments down below about this story. I want to hear how you guys feel about it all. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.